Gotta do it twice, Tom. That's what it said when you see that part. Send feedback. Why did I have to do this twice, for Christ's sake?
Alright, so now let's check YouTube, Conservatory. This is their page, right?
It's like just like 30 seconds ago. So that's not saved on you. That's uploading fast.
So the only thing left is I'll probably have my laptop open and I'll also
Only him coming in, not going out.
so input is at 60 and then we got 0 dot
Right.
output 60
Right.
3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So the system is not for a while and then we turn on YouTube. I think we are set up. Here's some checker stuff. So where yeah, 5.5 here you go. Pops up. Alright, so so basically now is watch it, make sure it's good. You feel better? You feeling better?
Hey, it's working.
You want to text Scott and let him know we're up and running?
All right, I gotta take a leak myself.
Once plugged in and did you bring those blue Ethernet cables that I gave you or no? No big deal. I got this. No worries, I got this. No, we're good.
Oh, that's your bag. I was gonna say,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, bring this bag. We should be golden.
Do you have a signal in here? Usually we have a, typically I always have to go outside.
And you just have to accept that. Try this. Oh, here it is. Give me a second.
That's the first and then the third sound. Only like a lightning 4 miles away.
It's a power walk.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Little heavy system. Oh, here's K-State's just ringing fast. Here we go. All they do is like it's all drop. I bet that's all black and gray. Here, let's see. So it's K-State's. It's
Yeah.
electrical.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't mind anything
There's
up
our
there.
regulation. Not
Oh,
sure
you
why.
all the stage?
It didn't matter to you.
Well, I took 5 years.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it looks like 10 hours a semester. And then I take summer courses to catch up and make my GPAs come up. And I graduated this summer of '82. I guess I was busy getting married.
Life's happening.
Yeah. doing? Right. You sure? Erin's going to be disappointed. Pretty important to her. Or can we maybe wait till we actually have to leave and look at the weather before we cancel? I mean, we got many hours of. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you waiting for the show to start?
We're gonna march.
Bummer. Mom's too late. Do you need the light?
Nope, I'm good. Oh, you take it back, yeah? Well, second thoughts.
Is that the USB?
No, it's Ethernet.
Oh, and it's preloaded and bag already?
Well, I pulled it out of a pile in my office.
Oh, sure.
And normally I cut the ends off when they're bad.
Yes.
But I've been so busy lately that so I'm still doing all this stuff at block. And so, I'll get a call about hey, this thing's broken. And so I'll run real fast and go fix it, and then I'll get back to my office and just throw it down and go, oh shit, I didn't.
Okay, so you're doing opening, right?
Oh, that's a bummer.
Okay.
Mom's
This
freaking
shot.
out.
What do you guys
Supposed to look like.
Well, yeah, it's my youngest baby shower today up in Leavenworth.
There's no example.
2 this afternoon.
Why is there not?
But, well,
Right, Julie.
she
On my
just doesn't want to go.
thing, there's a book. Get the book.
Freaking out about the
A
weather.
manual.
Says
Okay.
she's really tired.
On my camera case. The book. The
I'm
manual.
not going to push her. It might be on mine. You want to turn that light on?
Oh no, it's actually not even needed.
Mom just called, and she's very worried about the weather, and says she's very tired and does not want to go to Leavenworth. So I'm not going to pressure her to do so. I want to let you know, period. I told her that I would be
Yeah, this one.
disappointed.
Thanks.
She just hopes that you
So
won't
see,
go.
there's an example of putting in
Period.
here.
This is a little odd for Mom to be doing, but I
What?
don't want to push her very hard.
How
Period.
shy are you?
I'll touch base
Okay.
with
So
her.
this is the example of it. Wait. Look at that.
That's where you're planning to have him for the chancellor's handshake?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where.
It might need to be just a little bit
Yeah.
this way.
We have to bring the whole line of students through. Is it okay to come this way?
Usually we do these big commencement things, not to this year. It should make a lot of a difference between, they're saying we're going to start at 10 and we're going to finish at 11. We're going to bang.
Oh, really?
And then the hooding should get to you
I'm okay with that.
No, it's like, yeah, that works for me too.
Who won last night?
something like
Dental?
that.
Oh my god. So I stayed with Terrence for the first one,
Was
right?
that like 4 o'clock? Was that the late one?
It was like, so I stayed with
7.
So it's 7, right? So I stayed with Terrence for the first one, from 1 to
Yeah.
or 2, no 1 to 3. The second one was
Yeah.
whatever.
4.
So, but I had so many network issues. I said,
footer. Dude, it's, I don't care what people, everybody was like, you know, when you say pool, people know you're making enough money. And then I throw horses in there. They think I'm some kind of rich dude, right? It's like, well,
You show up and you're accurate.
I know, and if you know how to take care of things, but really the 21 footer, where's the switch?
So that kind of gradient.
On the backside of that line. Everything's based on 10,000 gallons at the base level for all your chemicals and whatnot. And it's just like super easy. And I bought the premium package, so it has the bigger pump, and all you, and you buy the automatic chlorinator, and it's just not rocket science. It's super easy to do. And when you cover it, you only have to drain it down below the skimmer and put a cover on it.
No, my parents, when I grew up, so when we moved, my parents moved us to Sedalia.
Oh yeah.
And when they did, they bought this house, and it had a pool in the backyard, in-ground, 10-foot deep, diamond board, but it hadn't been turned on in 30 years. No water in it. The guy put a greenhouse over it and spilled coolers, shrubs, and plants. And so my dad was like, "Look, we might be able to, right? We might be able to have a pool. Maybe not. Let's see how much." So the pool guys came out.
But see, that's about 40,000 gallons.
Oh, it was. I don't remember. I mean, I couldn't tell you. But so the pool guys came out. And yeah, it's that one. All right, no, it is what it is. So the pool guys came out, and they said they tested the pump. It didn't work. It was a liner pool.
Oh yeah.
You just custom order your liner and
Right.
should be fine. So they put it in, and I go to put this pool in, right? And I mean, it is. They did. They didn't do chlorine. They did rock this. And it was expensive. Wow. And they could never get the chemical level right, like they could. So they ended up going chlorine. And you know, I grew up with chlorine. So it wasn't that expensive.
Right.
Jim.
Oh yes.
James, you want to do a sound check?
Go ahead.
Right? 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are summa cum laude.
Perfect for me. Thank you. What's up, Brian?
Like this.
Come hang out.
Yeah, turn it upside down.
Tom, Brian, Tom.
Brandon.
Brandon. Brian forever.
That's okay.
Terrence even gives me shit.
You've never met this guy in my life.
Tom Booker.
We've done 100 times.
Oh, okay. He's our boss.
Basically, things go up, they get the credit, and if they don't, it's fine. That's how that works.
I love that.
That's why I have somebody right above me. It's like I joke with Aaliyah. I'm like, Aaliyah, I'm so glad you're here because I never get yelled at. It's all you.
Is it raining yet?
No,
No, not bad.
weather's nice, cloudy.
Good. It's just pouring like a mother. Starting at about 7 o'clock, probably till 8:30 just a few minutes ago. That first big wave got us pretty good. But by the time I got in here to about to 63rd Street, it just turned into what it was. Yeah, just a little cloudy now.
I should have brought a little camera. So tired after last night.
No camera like is in little joystick.
Well, the first year I shot this, I put a camera facing this way up there, and then I put a camera at the end of the stage, like big wide shot.
Sure.
So facing that way, and then I just roamed around.
Yeah.
And every time I trigger this camera, it trigger this too. So it was kind of like a,
Yeah.
Is that IR that does that?
it's radio signal.
Okay, RF then.
Yeah. So, but like I was at dentistry till 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
Then I had the location scout.
That's what he was saying. He's like, I was there till 9:30. They kept going on and on and on.
Oh my god. Well, then they had that reception afterwards. But then Bill
Yes.
Mars wants to download my cards before I leave. Like he wants the raws and everything.
Sure.
So then I'm just sitting there for 20 minutes, like. Then I had to do location scout for another shoot we're trying to do, but we're going to do it at night, so I needed to see locations at night.
Night, yes.
And then I finally got home, so
Are you on salary or hourly?
salary.
See, yeah.
I make a really good effort to, if I work over, to take time off.
Right. Well, that's good because you should.
I've been making people mad lately, because like they're like, "Where are my images?" I'm like, "Well, I'm at 55 hours this week, so your images are next week."
Right. Yeah. What are they gonna do about it? Sanity.
Sanity.
So this will be slightly different. No dance routine.
What?
Right?
No
Or
dance?
well, I just figured since they did this and they didn't do any rubber, that we weren't going to see a dance routine. Am I not correct?
I don't know.
Just and there was none of the dancer and there was none of the dance instructors. It was all just very music oriented.
Oh.
So I thought, oh, no dancing. And they also said we're starting at 10 and we're finishing at 11.
It makes me sad there's no dancers.
It is definitely a break in the moment, but I haven't seen any of the dance instructors or any practicing or anything at all from the dancers.
We still have 30 minutes technically before the people start coming in, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
We use a lot of the photos of the dancers from here for like promo and stuff.
I bet. Right, because of the venue and the lighting and whatnot.
You guys record audio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you actually record it and store it.
Oh yeah.
Because one of the things they asked me to do, at least during the ENS one later, is record the audio of it. And I was like, somebody's probably already recording that audio.
Yeah, I can totally strip
Yeah.
off a WAV file and send it to you.
All right, cool.
Or you could come over and we could sit and go through and pick sections if you want, instead of
You could even
sending
MP3 it. I don't know what you mean, like how.
Yeah, it's whatever you want. I'd be happy to do it. It's a couple clicks and right click export.
How long do you save that stuff?
We never delete anything unless we end up running out of room. I mean, so we don't have. Typically, we try to obligate ourselves to at least a year.
Right.
But honestly, we just keep stacking drives.
Yeah, that's how I
At
do
this
it.
point, and we've got our servers 32 terabytes, so we just keep filling it up. And
Well, they don't. You know, you can see my department doesn't own an audio recorder, so I was having to bring
you're
stuff
just-
from home. And I'm like, that's ridiculous.
I totally have a really nice little electronic box, little unit you're more than welcome to that's digital and really badass, simple, easy. I mean, it's a high-end, nice little compact digital recorder. You're more than welcome to use it.
Maybe. I use Zooms at home, so.
This is it. I bought the box that the conservatory uses because they didn't have any money and I did, and so I bought it for us
then everybody used
because they give us everything we need from that box. So I thought, why shouldn't I?
Yeah.
So anyway, I bought it. It's the 888 series. It's really sweet little unit. But Bob uses it all the time. I just put it. It's like we bought it, but I gave him the inventory.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, he's taking care of it. Custodian.
Custodian. Yeah. I got some dentistry stuff that I'm custodian.
Yes. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's really you're more than welcome to use it. It's the only one that we do use on occasion. But we've now got, I think, the new Zoom little handheld rig with the mics that do
Yeah,
this and the
like page 4 or the
right. So we're using that now because it's so easy compared to this one, which is obviously made for a much more professional setup.
I just thought there's no reason for both of us to pull a feed and record audio. Like, it's just
Right.
stupid.
Yeah, I get everything. So.
As long as we have this fun, I can just
Right, I'll put it in a box. No big deal. Absolutely.
Alright, well, I should go see if anything's happened behind the scenes.
Alright.
My time technically starts in 1 minute. That's when they wanted me here, is at 9.
Gotcha.
But graduating is a really awesome this year. So, like, they're going to make me redundant here pretty soon.
Who are those people down there?
Completely camera, grad images. So they're hired for every graduation you come and do, like, you see, like, the footprints on stage. They put those down and make like, pause and do that.
Yes. directors meeting,
Yeah.
and he showed me they had to travel for volleyball up to Minnesota,
Yeah.
and so they've got 400 teams in a 3-day tournament.
Right.
Every single one of them is broadcast and streamed live and with multiple cameras. That if you download their app, you can literally watch and switch cameras, and it literally syncs the camera switch to the correct time code on the other camera. Like his daughter is going up for her slam and he wants to see it better, he can switch on the fly and it'll switch and come right to where he switched away from the other freaking unit. It's like, I mean, come on. And they sell it. And then you sell it and you can buy it. And when you buy it, you can live switch through the whole thing again. Every time they play a certain game, it sends all of the sync cameras for that game to their app that you can. I was like, oh my God, how can you do that? So basically, they've got this huge array, right, set up in their stadium, and they just, some guy walks in and flips everything on and gets everything up and running, and then it's all, I guess, taken care of by a computer after that. Insane. I'm like, when are we getting this stuff? How can you compete against that?
We'll have to. I mean, as we get down the road, we're gonna have to think about, what the next step is.
Right.
What's the next?
How we're going to either, are we going to compete? Is there going to be a need for the competition? Do we need something like this? Is this what everybody wants?
Right.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, it was impressive. It was full res.
Do you know what it was called?
Yeah. And he'll tell you. You just ask him. He'll tell you. It was just the video. Phenomenal video. Lighting. Well, of course, it's all 3,200 Kelvin indoor lighting and stuff. But ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it was all 1080 footage.
Yeah.
That's some massive servers.
The deal would be if it's in a tournament. How are they providing? Who are they providing internet to? You know what I mean?
Well, all the families. 400 teams. Think about how many kids and parents and grandparents and that would be. And then on top of that, dude, they're making money selling those.
Right.
And it's like, if that isn't paying for itself 4 times over, I would just be really shocked.
Let's hit Scott's up. Yep, Scott's live. He's live too. Scott's good to go. You've got audio turned on, right?
Nope.
We're just not getting.
We're just at about 50%, which actually.
I don't have anything on.
Oh, let's see. They've got. You should be getting channel 2 live. Check 1, 2.
That's good. Okay, so on the 10 feet, that's great. Excellent. So we no problem. Yeah, well, actually, I'll hand to you. So you just put your hand out, I'll stick it in your hand, you're good to go. Yep, and then we'll cover the Great. Do you want to do a sound check at all? Or anything?
I'm always impressed. I mean, on this stupid little phone,
Hello, checking.
Yep, does that sound good? Okay.
Chancellor's here.
Yours, you're going to be podium B. This will be podium A, this is podium B. So I think most of your stuff is here. Okay. And that's in your script.
Holy cow. Tons of things around.
I think you're on B.
feet
where
away.
it is in the program. You can head out that door, just walk out straight ahead, and you'll come back to that side stage, right? Right? You can just actually come up the stairs, actually. Forget everything I just said. Just come up the stairs.
Okay,
So depending upon where it is you're sitting, work yourself to that side.
okay. I
And
think
then
Colin told us to sit with Brent.
you're up over here. Okay.
So then we'll just.
Yep, you can come through there, up those stairs, unless you want to come up here and do a walk all the way through here. As long as you wind up at the podium at
Get
some
to the
point,
front.
just say we're good to go. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then you're not walking, right?
Yeah, so I'll just sing the national anthem on the rest of the parents.
That's fine, not a problem.
Cool.
Yeah, we can make that work.
Sweet.
All right, well, congratulations. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You bet. When it'll be here, I'll be backstage most of the time. I've got to go out and coach heading the homeless where the chance of students are going. During that time, it's like students can come and coach them.
All right. 51 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they originally will come in that way. The stage, the students will come in, they come walk on stage, come down here and sit. The stage partner comes on and sits. And that side is because we're one little team. You can go there and you want to put them on. Use mine, put them right out in the back office after this program. So what are you doing next year?
I'm sticking around.
Yeah.
I got a teaching job at RAW Music, teaching private lessons. I'm going to be teaching drum line at Blue Valley Southwestern. And then it's down in Overland Park. There's like 4 or 5 of them, maybe even 3 or 4.
Blue Valley,
Yeah,
Blue Valley.
yeah. It's 179th.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
down there.
yeah, all the way down there.
Did you park on the
There
street?
there's a teaching job out in Hays.
But the last time the guy in the parking garage
It's
gave me
a
trouble.
that
I mean, I parked for free.
Right.
So I told him, no, I'm parking for free. He's like, well, no, no, no. With phone crew. That's where he told me to park. I'm like, oh, okay.
If he's got a story like
I
that.
mean, I tried. I was, it's okay. I mean,
Right. Yes.
it's a university. Like, it's a not-for-profit, and you're profiting. So,
Hey, we showed up pretty good here, and they told us we couldn't park in the back, and I said, okay. And of course, we all parked. It's like, no, dude. I don't think so.
absolutely.
Yep, see, no practicing dancers. It's going to be all chit chat.
Still 140 drops already. So, pretty good, man.
So if I was at home and I called up YouTube on my smart TV, all I'd have to do is like search for UMKC Conservatory, right?
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I guess that's because of what's on the screen. The video.
One, two, three.
You see it dropping?
Oh, right, and I've noticed that a lot. It's like never runs at the level you're set at, even though you're.
Well, because it's a, what is it? What's called high low motion.
What's that?
What's that?
Right, and it's just calculating and whatnot. And I suppose it has something to do with the broadband streaming it. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Can we help you?
I'm just seeing what seats they took out
Sure.
for,
Yep. That's what we got.
because we just need to make sure they weren't sold.
Oh, do they sell seats?
Well,
See,
they're all assigned seats today.
Gotcha.
So I'll just double check. It looks like you just took one out. Does that have a number
I
one?
did take these
These
two.
two were this camera.
So
We can always,
I'll just double check.
swap.
11 and 12.
That's first.
I guess we can give us another chair. Let's do it.
these
Okay.
just
In
because
case
they're in order.
it's sold. So when we get them out,
This is where you're going to come up. You're going to stand here.
No, we'll see. If they all show up and it becomes an issue, then we'll deal with it then.
Don't spend any, don't spend any time posting
I hope they know they'll show up for those two. That'll probably be the only two they show up for. Of course.
So students will line up over here. So you'll see it'll be one of your students that's kind of coming up over here. They hand their name to Dale Morehouse.
All right.
It's your turn. Off you go. That's correct. Just leaving. Let's put it this way. If you're sitting there and you recognize the person standing over there with the hood in their hands, get it. No, move right out here in the hallway, right back here. And then you guys will process out on your own. But Kevin will get you in line. She'll walk through, and then she splits to the right. The students will go on the left.
Okay. So now I want checking radar. So my wife can decide when she wants to go. She's supposed to leave at 10 o'clock.
Stand, so they'll take your photos. And then shake the chancellor's hand. Yeah.
Looks like the first wave is just about finished. So the first wave of weather is just about finished, actually, as far as metropolitan KC. Looks like the first wave will be out of your way by 10 o'clock. It's just a matter of keeping an eye on the anchoring system.
going northeast, but basically to the northwest of Kansas City, it's pretty open. I do see that the system is moving to the northeast. Hopefully it keeps sliding eastward, by 10 or 10:30. Period. Spread
The only big thing you have to remember
Aiding
too is
Soden
how much
is
you're
one of
supposed to
our
have
top
that forward when you're doing it.
female aria singers right there. She's part of the faculty now.
I may approach you. I didn't change your stuff. Change it.
Yesterday, there were 80 people watching on Conservatory.
Yeah.
For the first one, they went everywhere on the map.
Oh,
Qatar.
that's cool. I love seeing that stuff. I mean, just that alone to me justifies the service. You know, bringing a family who spent small fortune on a child, you know.
So far, we've got, between yesterday and today so far, 1,196 times people look like 17,887 minutes viewed.
Really? So they're coming in and watching. Excellent.
So what we'll do, I figure what we'll do is we'll send like a post and then report to Ann and Kim and Andy
Great idea.
and
Yes.
just say, hey, FYI, here where our results were for the streaming. Here's how many, just give them all the stats,
Right.
countries,
That alone, just all those countries, man, around the world, like
Yeah.
an international service. Yeah, that's cool.
see everything continues to go swimmingly.
Short of a power situation,
Stop talking shit.
does the weather affect us any other way as far as the broadcast? You know, like how it kills satellite transmission to your Wi-Fi in
This
your
stuff
home.
is completely off. Like actually this thing, we have terrible internet. Their network doesn't work a thing.
Can we look at it real quick?
Right. Yeah. Okay, so we parade out this way and we go out.
I thought it was actually coming from the northwest going southeast,
The
but
weather.
it's not. It's
So
a
whipping back
typical,
around.
it's just a classic summer storm from the southwest to the northeast right up I-35. But if it shift eastward, we might squirt out the backside, which there's a lot of stuff in Texas and Oklahoma right now.
Do you want to, I don't know whether the. Hello, hello. I don't know if you want to test it.
I think I'll be okay.
You've
So,
done this a
yeah.
million times, I know.
Well, not a million times, but
You know,
I'm not afraid of the microphone. I've learned.
I'm going to kill her audio. Don't need them. horses don't exist. It's like you instantly up the quality of your production 1,000%, because there's no more CCAM drifting around. Oh, who do we talk to? And oh, we need to superimpose the little person and the logo. The next thing is nobody, and I'm telling you, I've not seen anybody yet, except people I have literally taught. Nobody understands the basic rules of putting graphics on television. And I say, you gotta understand. Here's what you're looking at. You can't have 10 lines of text and you can't have all this intricate stuff. And they understand that, right? Okay, but then when they realize that to do it right, you gotta split one single slide out into, say, 10. So you're like, oh my God, now my slide presentation is gonna be 70 slides instead of 23. And I'm like, well, do you want to get that point across on television? Do you want it to be readable? Do you want them to see it? Do you want them to understand and learn? And they kind of go, well, yeah. I'm going, well, this is what you got to do. And, you know, but they don't. And so they don't. They don't ever do it. You get the graphics that you're going to need. Trying to read the graphics like this. It's like, oh, no. Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. I'm telling you. But still, just to be able to switch it up. We used to really try hard. We had regular training sessions in the classroom with instructors every single semester how to teach on television. You know, literally how to control the whole thing. It's not, you know, rocket science, but nobody how to use a microphone, how to hold it properly. Just
My favorite is probably presentation in the auditorium.
right into
I offered you a lapel.
So how's this working? Can you hear me now? How about that? You know, that's what I see from top of the administrators. It was the provost, not the yes. He seems to be pretty savvy about that kind of stuff.
I enjoyed that. I'm president there once. And I said, I'm going to get you started. I said, I'll adjust the microphone so it'll start up a little low. And he says, oh, yeah. He starts talking about it.
Gotta have something to adjust. Right. I know, and they should be starting off. What do? You start off with a joke or a basic introduction or some number so that your audience can give you a good level. It's something I find very, very unusual that nobody from that level, after years and years and years, don't have any real basic speaking skills. Okay, sure, I'm not afraid to stand up there and talk. They're doing it. It's the microphone, when they don't get the microphone you're talking about, since they can't, they'll adjust it and then just start using it, and that's it. And it works because it's always here or over here or what. I like this.
You guys ready for the house to open?
Yep, we're good. Thank you. Like literally two on it.
Two microphones on. There's one there.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Still 140 on the drops.
And the flash is going on. there's another thing funny you mentioned. I noticed last year was the first time that it was the size of graduating class. I mean, it used to be a big one. There's a big one. A lot of people talking about, I think what we were talking about, concern environment. You've seen the school district conference about it. And also the need for services, HVAC, plumbing was 2 year institution. They weren't for you. Told you that get some things done. It's a weird situation. Interesting to see from my environment. No, they're not talking. Well, this is handicapped. This road, that's interesting. Too. Different thing. That's all students down there, and then here at Nines, they were the principal. But usually I think so. We were in school last year. I remember when we were closing. They used to fill all of them. There's a program for the weather.
All right, I'll be back.
Oh, I'm up to you.
Are they really gonna care?
Good morning. Today we celebrate the culmination of many years' hard work by students and their professors. Out of respect for their diligent work, before we begin the procession, we ask that you take this moment to check your cell phones and other electronic devices. Please turn them to the silent or the off position at this time. The academic procession will now begin. Good morning. I'm Andrew Grenade, Associate Dean of Academic and Faculty Affairs and Professor of Musicology at the Conservatory of Music and Dance. As Chief Marshal of the ceremony, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2019 Commencement Ceremony for the University of Missouri, Kansas City Conservatory of Music and Dance. Will you now please stand and join in the singing of the national anthem, led today by Armando Contreras.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Armando. You may please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our colleagues and special guests on the stage. As they're introduced, I ask them to stand and please remain standing, and please hold your applause until the entire party has been introduced. First, I'm thrilled to introduce the Chancellor of the University of Missouri, Kansas City, Dr. Mauli Agrawal. The Honorable John Phillips, System Board of Curators. Dr. Diane Petrella, Dean of the Conservatory of Music and Dance. Our keynote speaker, the Honorable Ingrid Burnett, Missouri State Representative from the 19th District. Marissa Calloway, Conservatory Alumni Association Board President. Dr. Jennifer Lundgren, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies. Professor Tom Mardykes, Professor of Sound Design and Chair-Elect of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Aidan Soder, Associate Professor of Voice and Associate Dean of Undergraduate Studies. Dr. David Thurmeyer, Associate Professor of Music Theory and Chair of the Music Studies Division. Professor Stephen Davis, Rose Ann Carl Millsap Missouri Distinguished Professor of Music and Director of Bands. Dr. Robert Bodie, Raymond R. Neville, Missouri Professor of Choral Music and Director of Choral Activities. Dr. Paul Rudy, Curator's Distinguished Professor of Music Composition. Dr. Charles Robinson, Professor of Music Education and Choral Music. Professor Martin Hackelman, Artist in Resident and Associate Teaching Professor of Horn. Professor Dale Morehouse, Associate Professor of Voice. Dr. Thomas Rosenkrantz, Associate Professor of Piano. Dr. Robert Groney, Associate Professor of Music Therapy. Professor Celeste Franner Johnson, Associate Professor of Oboe. Dr. Amy Robertson, Assistant Professor and Director of Music Therapy. And Nara Newcomer, Head of the UMKC Music Media Library and Adjunct Associate Professor. At this point, I would like to invite all other faculty of the Conservatory of Music and Dance in attendance today to please stand and be recognized for their many contributions to the success of today's graduates. Thank you. Please be seated. Now I would like to ask all our veterans and first responders to stand and be recognized for your service. Thank you. Please be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor Mali Agrawal.
Good afternoon, Ruse. Good morning. Are you guys excited? I like some noise, especially in this venue. Noise is good. Welcome to one of the most important milestones in your lives. In just a few moments, you will be crossing the stage to become graduates of the University of Missouri, Kansas City. And I'm honored to bear witness to such a momentous occasion. Your families and your friends are here as well, cheering you on just as they were in the beginning when you started this journey. You could not have come to this day without them. So let's do this. Graduates, you all stay sitting and hold your applause. Hold your applause. If you're the parent of someone who's graduating today, please stand up. Now, spouses, children, grandparents, brothers and sisters, cousins, nephews, nieces, aunts and uncles, stand up. If you're friends with anyone graduating today, stand up. If you just came to cheer them on, stand up. Graduates, stand up, turn around, give these wonderful people a big hand. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, during your time here at UMKC, you have established relationships and connections with the people who have been beside you, helping you every step of the way. And I'm speaking, of course, of your professors and the faculty. We have world-class faculty here at UMKC. Their research and scholarship not only enlightens you, but also helps address the issues of the world. And our staff are important as well. They are the support system that keeps the university running, from maintenance to counseling, admissions, career services, advising, and much more. They also provide the expertise that supports you as well as the faculty. So let's give our faculty and staff a big hand. Student success is our first priority here at UMKC. And Rose, you may not realize this, but you are the key ingredient in your own successful careers here at UMKC. You have made the most of every opportunity to get the hands-on experience you need to be prepared for life. We are an urban serving university, and as students here, you were introduced to the critical issues in the greater Kansas City region and beyond. Through these experiences, you have learned the importance of giving back and the value of commitment. You are ready to take on the world. You have acquired the knowledge, the confidence, and the skills you will need to navigate an ever-shifting landscape in the days to come. There will be challenges in life. There always are, obstacles to overcome, but I know that you're up to those challenges because you have a degree and the training from UMKC. Congratulations again, Ruse. Job well done.
It's now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Curator John Phillips from the University of Missouri System Board of Curators.
Well, thank you for that introduction, and good afternoon, or good morning, I guess it is. It's a true privilege to be here and congratulate our students. Let me also take this opportunity to recognize those who have helped get you here today. So parents, friends, families, and partners of today's graduates, we salute you for your journey and place of accomplishment. Your support has been essential to our students' success, and your presence here today reflects that. The Conservatory, which has been known for dance and music for almost 100 years, soon to be included with theater, is, in my opinion, the gem of the university. It is what Kansas City is known for, and when I travel worldwide, you're the reference. So it's a particular privilege to be here for this graduation ceremony. Now, as graduates of UMKC, you are better prepared than most for your future challenges. You've benefited from training in an environment with a wealth of experience and a perspective giving you insights and experiences that are necessary to change the world. As you all know, it was no easy task to earn your degree. After years of effort, you have proven that you have the dedication and the drive necessary to succeed in today's world. You will find that the academic challenges you have faced and surmounted during your days here, and no doubt long nights studying and, in your case, practicing, studying here at UMKC will more than pay off. You are now a part of our history and the long-standing tradition of excellence that makes us who we are. Create your own legacy, but remember that UMKC was your home for the last several years. Treasure the foundation you have built here and go forward. Use your knowledge, your passion, and your skills to improve the world that we all share, especially when it comes to helping those who need you the most. On behalf of the University of Missouri Board of Curators, congratulations and best wishes for success.
Thank you, Curator Phillips. Almost 2 decades ago, Muriel McBride Kaufman, one of the Conservatory's most ardent and visible supporters, established an endowment at the Conservatory to reward outstanding faculty through the Excellence in Teaching Awards. As a tribute to her mother, Julia Irene Kaufman expanded the impact of her mother's legacy by providing 4 awards not only in teaching, but in artistry, faculty and staff service, and graduate teaching. The Faculty and Staff Awards were presented at a ceremony yesterday afternoon. Today, we recognize the significant role our graduate assistants play in the overall education of our musicians and dancers. This year's Outstanding Graduate Assistant Award goes to Michelle Jerkowitz, who is graduating today with a Master's in Flute Performance and a Master's in Musicology. Michelle, if you'll join me on stage. I had the privilege of having Michelle as my GTA for the past 2 years. Michelle is so natural in the classroom that I regularly gave her extra responsibilities I wouldn't give to other teaching assistants without her skills. She helped lead discussions when I had students break into smaller groups. She offered and I took suggestions for improving student interaction, and she provided insights into student motivation by stepping in to help when she saw a student falling behind. In short, she made the classes she worked in exponentially better in a way most students will never see, but certainly feel every day. Congratulations, Michelle. Now, if you'll please welcome our Dean, Dr. Diane Petrella.
Good morning. I have the great privilege today of introducing our commencement speaker. A graduate of the UMKC Conservatory of Music, Representative Burnett received a Bachelor of Music Education and Music Therapy degree in 1979. During her 30-year career as an educator in the Kansas City metropolitan area, Ingrid was a music teacher, a classroom teacher, a principal, and an elementary school counselor. During this long career as an educator, she was always drawn to politics. She served as a Democratic County Committeewoman and as a member of the Kansas City Public Schools Board of Directors. And in 2016, she was elected as the Missouri State Representative for the 19th District, which spans Kansas City's historic Northeast to portions of western Sugar Creek and western Independence. Ingrid told me once how her training as a music therapist has actually helped her in Jefferson City. I imagine that her negotiation skills and the ability to understand her colleagues' motives may have come in handy during many of her debates on the House floor. Now in her third year in the Missouri House, she serves on the Budget Committee and a special committee on education issues. She credits her accomplishments to the robust standards of the Conservatory and UMKC. She still does enjoy playing the piano, and I'm told she can occasionally be heard serenading her colleagues on the concert grand piano in the Capitol Rotunda. So please welcome Missouri State Representative and Conservatory alumna, Ingrid Burnett.
Thank you, Dr. Petrella. It is such an honor to be here and to be able to speak with all of you. Last year, I sat on this stage as an invited, honored guest and was overwhelmed then, as I am today, at the dynamism, the talent, and the vitality of the energy in this room. And nothing can produce that like music can. There is nothing that can reveal motive as well as music can. And it's important that you remember this as you go forward from here to the rest of your lives. Whether your program of study was performance, dance, composition, education, or music therapy, know this: you take with you incredible skill and a well-trained ear for authenticity. Because you see, anybody can learn to say the correct words, but it's the pitch at which they say them, the timbre of their voices, the cadence of their words, and the timing that will tell you what the message really is. And you also have a story to tell. My story began in 1979 when I graduated from the Conservatory with a dual degree in music therapy and music education, and it was a strenuous program, as it is today. Course requirements included statistics, anatomy and physiology, psychology, pedagogy, practicums, a semester of student teaching, and a full semester of a 40-hour-a-week unpaid internship at the Western Missouri Mental Health Center and Our Lady of Mercy Nursing Home, which was downtown for me. And the Conservatory was located on two campuses, UMKC's main campus at the Epperson House and Grant Hall, which was a small building located where the Kemper Contemporary Museum of Art now stands. 6-week instrumental studies included required introductory lessons in accordion, guitar, keyboard, percussion, strings, woodwinds, and brass. Then, of course, there were juries each semester. My major instrument was piano. Looking back, I can see why it was hard for me to be enthusiastic about suiting up for choral concerts and keeping up my attendance requirements at recitals. I was working part-time jobs on the plaza to pay for my tuition and for my $100 a month apartment, which is not there anymore. Kauffman Foundation has graced its location now. I relied on the Metro bus and comfortable shoes to get around, and during my senior year became involved in a budding romance that continues to this day, 40 years later, with my husband, John. I was more than ready to have that piece of paper that would verify my competence for future employers. The same paper that you will be receiving today, and the same paper that I now stand between you and it. Looking forward, where will that piece of paper take you? Mine took me on a remarkable and fascinating journey through the lives of children and their families, woven in with religion, education and its bureaucracy, politics and policy making, and a master's degree in counseling. The one constant was always my music. I used it to reach out to the child who refused to conform, and to the adults who insisted on gripping onto their authority. I heard it in the daily rhythms and routines and the occasional catastrophes. And it gave me comfort in some of my darkest moments. It gave me a system of thinking to analyze and understand the world and my place in it, and it inspired me to find humor in some of the most untenable circumstances. Today, I serve as a state representative, and as part of my work, I distribute a weekly newsletter during the legislative session. I typically set the tone with a link to a song because what we do in government is so much bigger than just inventing new rules. What we do shapes our culture. And I can't think of a better way to express that than with music. 2 weeks ago, my husband and I attended the Conservatory's finale performance featuring the orchestra and choirs, and what we witnessed was excellence. And I wish to extend my hearty compliments to Dr. Olson for a performance that reflected a distinguished career built on discipline, dedication, and a commitment to respect the integrity of the music and the audience. These are the things I encourage you to take with you. Challenge yourselves, rely on your training, and remember to listen to the music. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here.
Thank you again, Ingrid. When we moved our commencement ceremony to this magnificent hall, we began the tradition of showcasing some of our talented students. So this year's performance will feature an original piece of music by composition major Josiah Sprankle. This past year, Josiah was selected as the first place national winner in the 2018 Music Teachers National Association Young Artist Composition Competition for his piece, Moving Waters. Yes, please. This is a tremendous honor and a huge recognition. So today, his composition is going to be performed by some of our graduating students. We have Derek Frank on marimba, Carl Shoemaker on tuba, Jared Marble on soprano saxophone, and Po Sung Hwang on violin. This group actually traveled all the way to Spokane, Washington last month to perform this piece as featured artists at the MTNA National Conference. So please enjoy Moving Waters by Josiah Sprankle.
Our commencement ceremony is divided into two parts. First, the candidates will be presented for the conferral of the degrees to which they are entitled. Following this, all degree recipients will come forward for recognition by Chancellor Agrawal and the deans.
As I call the names of your respective degree programs in the Conservatory of Music and Dance, will the candidates for those degrees please stand and remain standing? The Doctor of Philosophy. The Doctor of Musical Arts. The Artist Certificate. I guess we're not clapping. The Master of Arts. The Master of Music. The Master of Music Education. The Performer Certificate. The Bachelor of Arts. The Bachelor of Fine Arts. The Bachelor of Music. And the Bachelor of Music Education. I, Diane Petrella, Dean of the Conservatory of Music and Dance, upon the recommendation of the faculty, present to you, Chancellor Agrawal, these students who have completed the requirements specified by the faculty for their respective degrees.
Thank you, Dean. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Curators and the President of the University of Missouri System, I hereby confer upon each candidate the doctoral, master's, and bachelor's degrees for which they have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you, students. You may be seated. Announcing our graduating students will be Dale Morehouse, Associate Professor of Voice. Dean Petrella and Dean Lundgren, will you please join Chancellor Agrawal and take your position at the diploma table? Will the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy and Doctorate of Musical Arts degree programs please come forward?
Dustin Stephen Cates, Doctor of Philosophy, Music Education, Curriculum, and Instruction. Advisor Charles Robinson. Dissertation title, Core Director's Experiences with Gender-Inclusive Teaching Practices Among Transgender Students. Justin. Larissa Mason, Doctor of Musical Arts, Conducting. Garrett Andrew Wigsby, Doctor of Musical Arts, Conducting. David Matthew Blon, Doctor of Musical Arts, Conducting. Corey Jackson Seepy, Doctor of Musical Arts, Conducting. Nicole Danielle Duval, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Dylan Henry, Doctor of Musical Arts in Music Composition, Master of Music in Musicology. Ji-Young Chung, Doctor of Musical Arts in Music Composition. Bo Lee, Doctor of Musical Arts in Music Composition. Yi-Guo Yang, Doctor of Musical Arts in Music Composition. Ji-Ying Wang, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Shu-Pei Wang, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Zhu Yue Xu, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Xiona Zheng, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Emily Ann Schaefer, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Tracy James Bass, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Alberto Racconati, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Good thing he can play that horn. It's like... Megan A. Conley, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Congratulations. Yes. It's good. Logan Catherine Contreras, Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance.
Will the candidates for the Artist Certificate, Master of Arts, Master of Music Education, and Performer Certificate degree programs please come forward? And doctoral students, you may now sit.
David William Slutsky, Master of Music in Performance. Marina Jan Kral, Master of Music in Performance. Maria Nikos, Master of Music in Performance. Grace Kate Odell, Master of Music in Musicology, Master of Music in Performance. Sharka Stenova, Master of Music in Performance. Po Sim Head, Master of Music in Performance, Master of Music in Musicology. David Alexander Amison, Master of Music in Performance. Joseph Tesoro, Master of Arts in Music. Joshua H. Blythe, Master of Arts in Music. Leah Danielle Owen, Master of Arts in Music. Ashley Marie Chiddix, Master of Music Education. Hillary Javon Samitz, Master of Arts in Music. Congratulations. Paul Graham Thomas, Master of Music in Performance. Congratulations. John Livingston, Master of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Michael Bader, Master of Music Conducting, Master of Music in Performance. Timothy Blake Johnson, Master of Music in Performance. Vincent Bazzelli, Master of Music in Performance. Thomas Kurtz, Master of Music in Performance. Mariah K. Goulet, Master of Music in Performance. Chloe Elizabeth Pointer, Master of Music in Performance. Robert H. Reardon, Jr., Master of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Catherine Elise Menke, Master of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Megan Marie Dobbs, Master of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Claire Eloise Stark, Master of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Lauren McKenna Sutherland, Master of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Paula F. Bowers, Master of Music in Performance. Michelle Jerkowitz, Master of Music in Performance, Master of Music in Musicology. Brent Michael Mead, Master of Music in Performance. Po Sung Hwang, Master of Music in Performance.
Thank you. You may be seated. Will the graduates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Music Education programs please come forward?
Courtney Lynn Benner, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Allison Marie Harsh, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Taylor Ashton Edwards, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Caitlin Gardner, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Trey A. Johnson, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Catherine Louise Johnson, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Danielle Marie Palomino, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Jennifer Scholl, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance. Alexandra Jane Smith, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance, cum laude. Tiana Christine Morton, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance.
Bravo.
Hannah Wilczewski, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance.
Congratulations, Becky.
Eddie Elpat Taula, Bachelor of Arts in Music. Stephen Ahrens, Bachelor of Music and Education, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition, summa cum laude. Helena Christine Collins Gravitt, Bachelor of Arts in Music Therapy. Jacinda Godfanon, Bachelor of Arts in Music Therapy and Psychology, cum laude. Taylor Jean Grooms, Bachelor of Arts in Music, Music Therapy. Bethany James, Bachelor of Arts in Music and Music Therapy. Jessica Marie Kahn, Bachelor of Arts in Music Therapy. Erin Margaret Keene, Bachelor of Arts in Music and Music Therapy, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Departmental Honors. Kara Ariel Sateri, Bachelor of Arts in Music and Music Therapy. Frankie Wachter, Bachelor of Arts in Music and Music Therapy, cum laude. Jessica Michelle Osman, Bachelor of Arts in Music and Psychology. Margarita Toro, Bachelor of Arts in Music. Cassandra Goodwin, Bachelor of Music Education. Jared Earl Marble, Bachelor of Music and Performance, Bachelor of Music Education, magna cum laude.
Schumacher? Maker? Okay.
Carl Griffin Schumacher, Bachelor of Music and Performance, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition. Mark Jeffrey Adair, Bachelor of Music and Performance, Bachelor of Music Education, magna cum laude.
Congratulations.
Merritt Christensen, Bachelor of Music in Performance. Jason West, Bachelor of Music and Performance, Bachelor of Music Education, cum laude. Ryan Anderson, Bachelor of Music in Performance, summa cum laude. Kaylee Dodd, Bachelor of Music and Performance, cum laude. Walter Hugh Pierre, Bachelor of Music and Performance, Bachelor of Music in Music Theory, summa cum laude. Abigail Elizabeth Green, Bachelor of Music and Performance, summa cum laude. Adam Van Pelt, Bachelor of Music Education, cum laude. Nita Grace Hemmer, Bachelor of Music in Performance. Chung Wen Lee, Bachelor of Music in Performance. Ben White, Bachelor of Arts in Music. Samuel S. Mohart, Bachelor of Music in Performance.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Constantine Caruso, Bachelor of Music Education. Elena Pearl Bettini, Bachelor of Music Education, summa cum laude.
Congratulations.
Jorge David Perez, Bachelor of Music Education.
Congratulations.
Peter Charles Wheeler, Bachelor of Music Education. Keely Ray O'Brien, Bachelor of Music Education. Laura Brown Whitney Johnson, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition. Cameron Sheffield, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition. Austin Coop, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition. Alex Williams, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition.
Congratulations.
Dakota Hayton, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition, cum laude. Christopher Jacob Frisbee, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition. Seth Andrew Davis, Bachelor of Music in Music Composition. Joseph Donnelly, Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies. Dylan Allen Young, Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies, magna cum laude. Jonathan O'Keefe, Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies, magna cum laude. Matthew Assad Brown, Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies. Zachary Brandon Morrow, Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies. Christian Swan, Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies.
Would all of the 2019 UMKC Conservatory Music and Dance graduates please stand so we may honor you with one more round of applause. You may now move your tassels to the left side, signifying that you are UMKC graduates. Graduates, please be seated. I would like to introduce Marissa Calloway. Marissa is the president of the board of directors of the Conservatory Alumni Association and a 2005 graduate with a double major in dance and theater. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Marissa Calloway.
Good morning, graduates and fellow alumni. As president of the Conservatory Alumni Association, on behalf of our alumni, congratulations to all of you. You now have officially joined the ranks of alumni of the UMKC Conservatory of Music and Dance. When I joined the board 6 years ago, it was because I wanted to stay in touch with my classmates and fellow alum. I also wanted to give back to the school that helped shape who I am today. What I didn't realize is one of those benefits I would be getting was to meet all the alumni from other disciplines, such as tuba players, composers, choral directors, music educators, and even accordionists. Please get involved, stay in touch, and most importantly, support each other along the way. Remember that each of your successes is also a success for UMKC. Share those successes with us and stay connected, virtually and physically. Please feel free to come back and be a part of what is the life of this school. Remember, once a roux, always a roux. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, graduates, and now fellow alumni.
Thank you, Marissa. At this time, we want to once again thank the family members and friends of our graduates for joining us for this celebration. Why don't you turn around and thank your families. And of course, congratulations again to the class of 2019. Will everyone please stand and join the graduates and Dr. Logan Contreras singing the first verse of our alma mater. You will find the words printed in your program on page 64.
Skies, sun shines like gold, proud place where dreams are built, memories unfold, as with those who've gone before. Sing
Thank you, Logan. Before we conclude our festivities, I want to make sure to thank Drs. Keith Benjamin, Jody Davis, and Joe Parisi, and the UMKC Conservatory Brass Ensemble, who did an outstanding job helping us celebrate today. Thank you.
This concludes the recognition ceremony for the University of Missouri Kansas City Conservatory of Music and Dance. I ask the audience to please remain seated during the recessional until all the stage party and students have left the auditorium.